So now, according to what we heard, based on this issue that is on ground, they said the wife of the governor, you know, so they said the wife of the governor, Governor Adeleke, has also, actually visited Ile-Ife to meet with all the women and to discuss with them on the way forward and how they should calm down for one another and how it should be resolved. Now, they said Kabiyesi actually was trying to bring these women together, and they were already in his palace when they said this governor's wife just came in. And of course, the moment it was announced to Kabiyesi that the governor's wife was around, they said Kabiyesi was so happy because of course he needed women like her to come out, actually speak to these women. These Oloris are his wives, and he has been trying to let them know the reason why they should let go of this business, because obviously how much do they want to make that they want to go into this business. And also he has told them that, look, allow the women who are not really financially stable handle this business so that they can get something for themselves, because it will not be fine that, okay, they say Oloris are the ones supplying Ashwebi. It will not be, in fact, it is not supposed to happen. But here he is in the midst of these women. If it's just one woman, it will be a different thing, but these are 6 women. But according to what we heard, they said Dr. Lizzie is not part of them. But Dr. Lizzie has been distancing herself from all those kind of things. But it is what it is. At the end of the day, they are saying women, women, women. So, I mean, they are saying Oloris, which they will just generalize it. So now they said when the governor's wife came in, they welcomed her. In fact, the women were so happy when they saw her. And they ushered her, she sat down, and immediately they went into the meeting and they asked Oloris why are they insisting that they will be the one to be in charge of this supply and everything. They explain the reason why, that because they want to go for the best, that they discovered that when you ask these women to bring a particular brand, they will not go and look for the cheapest brand and supply. And this thing has been affecting the group, because you see a situation whereby many women will come out and be complaining that look at what they paid for and look at what they are getting. You understand that kind of a thing. So it's like what I paid for versus what I'm being supplied is a two different thing. And to avoid this kind of arguments or this kind of thing, that's the reason why they decide to take over the business. Nothing more than that. It's not about the money. If it's about the money, of course they will allow these women to just take over the business. But as it is, it's about quality standard. That is what they want to protect, to avoid paying much and you are getting less for your what you paid for. So because of all this, they said, okay, you have said your own point, and now they now ask the former supplier, because of course obviously she's the one who has been doing supplying over for quite some years now, and they asked her. She was like, that is not like that, that is what they pay for, that I do supply. In fact, the moment they said this woman said so, all the women just simultaneously, all of them echoed and said, it's not true. You have been giving us low quality, that what we pay for is not what you always supply us. That's the reason why this time around we try to involve the Oloris to see that, because they are the only one that can actually take this business from me, because they've tried it a couple of times in the time past, but it didn't work. It's a matter of interest and matter of cash. You know what it is. So now they feel that with the Olori's intervention, she will not be able to compete with them. And also, based on their position and who they are, the level of talk and everything will be less. So they feel that's the reason why they actually wanted the Oloris to come in to take over the business. But as it stands, at the end of the day, my people, and they say when they look into the whole talk, they hear from the Oloris, from the former supplier and the women in general, their views and everything, and they all spoke. And at the end of the day, they just have to conclude on what to do. My people, this matter, it tough, but tough, sha, because last they say ogoro go job fence. So my people, you all welcome back again to my channel, my beautiful legit family. I love you guys so much. In fact, I cannot love you less, because why? You guys are my real MVVs, okay? So if you have been following me, you have not supplied, and you have not sorry, if you have been following me, you have not subscribed. Subscription is free. All you need to do is just to tap on that subscribe button, turn on your notification bell, so whenever I drop my videos, you get notified. And also, give this video a thumbs up. Come down in the comment section, drop your opinion, what you feel about this very gist, okay? And also share so others will learn one or two, because remember, in every story, in every rumor, there's always a lesson. Yes, always a lesson for one, to pick from it. So don't forget that all these are all alleged, speculated stories. They are not for sound information, because as we get the gist on the street of social media, we come here and relate with you guys. So my correct people, matters are rising. It's not a small thing. They said at the end of the day, they concluded there's this particular women who has been so, like, people know them in the society in Ile-Ife. They happens to be, just average women who are trying to just, do one or two for survival, and also who has been trying their best, like their integrity, everything. These women are into clothing business, but of course, because they don't have much, they don't have much to be able to carry out their huge supply, and also influence and position. These women don't really have what it takes to get to that point. So because of that, they said that's the reason why they've been trying to get this business, this contract, but they have not, nobody looked their side. But now finally they said all the women concluded, because they asked them, who do you people want to supply you this year, like going forward? Simultaneously again, they said all the women echoed, and they mentioned the women that they want to be in charge of this business. And of course, they all agreed, and they gave this the contract to these women. And the good thing about this whole thing that finally happened, because they know that these women does not have the capacity, to supply this Ashwebe. But what happened is that they said the wife of the governor promised each of these women a huge amount of money to kickstart their business. You can see that, out of nothing, something has happened, and they were all so happy. And of course, it's not a kind of a loan or a grant. It's just a kind of a way of helping these women in the society. So right now, my people, they say at the end of the day, these women were so happy. Everybody became so happy. And of course, even the Oloris were happy, because they know that at the end of the day, even themselves, they will get, the best quality for their money, because there's nothing you can do when you ask somebody to bring something for you and he went out and deliver what is not supposed to be. What will you do? So last they finally resolved the issue amicably, and everybody went home happy ever after. So my people, at the end of the day, something has happened. So this is the gist I came across on the street of social media, and I said I must come here and relate with you guys. Thank you so much for always tuning in. Thank you so much for always standing by. I love you all. I appreciate you. God bless you. Till I come your way again. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.